Great morning. I'm going to give you a real quick update on the Donald. Okay. Uh, and I watched Ellie Down Under this morning, and we really, sometimes when I'm watching another reader, I'll throw the cards and just see what it says. And we've got very similar, different cards, but very similar reading and that's always so interesting when they dovetail into each other. So where we started with this was the fact that he's, sitting there and he can no longer block what's coming. Okay. He is sitting there trying to balance, perched on this thing. It's about money. Things are not going well, and he's trying to evade what's coming. Okay. So here he has, usually, you have the Two of Swords, which is blocking things, not taking it in. In this case, he can no longer block it. It's right there, and he's precariously trying to balance. And as we see it, we have the ship in the background, all his stuff, money stuff is going to come out about Russia and everything, and he is wanting to evade this. So what we have here, his conscious thoughts and how he sees himself, etc. It's about the family business, okay? He's not king anymore, but he still thinks he's very close up to the top, trying to think his way out of this. Talking to his family, trying to make it seem bouquets better than it is, celebration, trying to draw his family into this, okay? Oop, dropped a card. Subconsciously, though, he knows he's walking down this road and he feels like he's very alone with it. He's going through the pain of this now, and he's got a lot of apprehension about what's coming, and he's trying to be sly like the fox, like I said, drawing his family into it. And we'll see more on that as we go forward. But yeah, he's feeling the pain already, and really is walking down this road, and he's feeling very isolated at the moment. So in the past, he's had the victories, big man on campus, but now he's very, very fragile. Very fragile. He's feeling a lot of conflict, and he's trying to use the book, like I said, drawing his family in. She got that he's maybe asking money from his kids. Okay, so I get that he is in conflict, and he's got everything written down, everything I've ever done for you. How I benefited you, you owe me, that type of thing, when it comes to his family. Now, where do we get this from? Because he's looking like, yesterday I had the female cup, the Queen of Cups, somebody with compassion. So now he's looking towards the male. Female, male, I don't care. Somebody that's compassionate that I can draw in to work with me, bedevilment, because I'm just being hit from all sides, and I need succor. I need you to be there for me. So he's drawing in the family. At first it was the family, trying to make it seem brighter than it was. And then, I'm really thinking of a way forward on this. but, you know, I need to be helped with money. I've got the money issues and this stuff coming forward, and you need to be there for me, you know, because he's in a fragile state. So now he's pulling out the stops with trying to get them to feel sorry for him. And, you know, I've got it all in the book, everything I've ever done for you, you know. So he's pulling out all the stops with his family, trying to get them to be supportive of him and supportive of the situation. Of course, he's trying to talk to them that we'll get out of this and painting, in a way, a rosy picture, but for right now, I need this, okay? And you need to be there for me and help me with this now, okay? So, but it's all about him, again, evading consequences, trying to make it seem rosier than it is with his family. But really, he's in apprehension, conflict, and so he's saying, and bedevilment, you know, things are coming at him from, and he's like, Succor, you need to be there for me. You need to bind up my wounds. You need to, you know. So he's pulling out all the stops, whatever he can, on an emotional level to draw his family in, or anybody he can connect with to help him this time with finances or whatever it is, just to buoy him up. Because, like I said, you know, he wants to project, well, you know, I was a victor, but really underneath of it all, he is very fragile and trying to get somebody to comfort him in his hour of need, shall we say. So things are not going well for little Donny Dark, or for little Donny Dark Jr. I'm sure Donny Dark Jr. will not, you know, his little princess is just as much of a snake as he is. So I don't think any of them are really going to be anteing up anything for him. They're in self-preservation mode themselves and going, I don't think so. Their view is, you're the one that's gotten us into this mess. If we weren't working for you and helping you, we wouldn't be in the mess we're in. So I think that it's going to fall on deaf ears, and we'll see even more of the decline of Donny Dark and the Trumpian empire. The name is going right down the toilets. It's really, you know, and it needs to be flushed. Okay, so that's where we're at with Donny Dark. Again, you know, if you watch a number of readers, usually will come up with very similar things. You know, sometimes they dovetail into one another. But it's always interesting to see how similar they will be. Maybe you don't get the same cards. Sometimes you'll pull even very similar cards. Sometimes it's not the same cards, but it's the same basic reading of what's happening. And in this case, I think probably most all of the readers, unless it's one on the Donny Dark side of craziness, will have basically the same types of readings, that he is on his way out and down, and getting desperate. So I'll see you online. Thanks for tuning in. Please give a thumbs up. I do so appreciate it, and I appreciate the time that you spend with me this morning and all of your comments. I do read all of them. I may not reply to them all because it's a lot of comments, but I do read them all. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you online. Don't forget to mask up. Stay safe out there. I don't want to lose any of my very important people here to COVID. Okay, so love and light. See you online.